It's week 4 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Giants on EA Sports.
The onset in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, alert.
Back to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll go to Barkley again.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Purdy.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Touchdown! George Kittle, his 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This is fielded at the 27. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And taken down just shy of the 40. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
On first down, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Back to throw, Purdy.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Purdy.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now this offense comes back out. Score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this is taken at the 23. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now on first down, it's Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Purdy to throw it on first down.
The 20. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. An excellent gain, 35 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year.
As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Complete at the 1. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So unable able to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Second and 1. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now back to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
He's got a man, complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. He's got room past the 30. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Caught right side, Davis.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will score. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone.
Purdy now to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And that's caught. It's McCaffrey again. He'll get it inside the 20.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He'll keep it himself.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be...
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Out. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This throw caught right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Well, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. The throw over the middle, taken in. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The offense on 3rd down, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse.
And the Giants send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. 23 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't,
Push it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. Two-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Second and 3. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Barkley, toss play left.
And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the middle with Barkley. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will take it on in for a jump. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's in his own 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's the 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He finds Kittle going across the field.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the 49ers are pouring it on. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go now.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
Faster.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
Let's go.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Just stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Touchdown 49ers! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Back to throw now on first down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Giants! The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10.
He's going to float this one deep right side. At the 10-yard line. So we've reached halftime.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
This will be fielded inside the 5. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
He's got a man complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. 38 yards.
And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end. They'll start out here with the option left. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Looking to throw. Robinson's got it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. That's caught by Waller out left side.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Law had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and they will remain well behind.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
122 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
And he fires one incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. And they're going to speed things up here.
Purdy off the play fake.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers just continue to roll.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for him. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here we go.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Robinson.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Let's go now.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And again he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Now Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Niners get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
And he's right there on the doorstep now. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
He finds his man. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the option going right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He's going to keep this again.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards on the return that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Purdy on 4th down.
The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. This call down near the goal line. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Purdy looking to throw.
That's caught at the 3. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
They'll look to throw, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown 49ers. 40 yards.
And the 49ers Eagles are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Purdy sets up to throw again.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got this complete to Robinson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Here we go. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Let's go, let's go.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he'll find Pittman.
Touchdown, Giants! Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Play action. Now Purdy. Well, same target, same result. It's Kittle.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Purdy off the play fake.
Cross the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the 49ers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
2nd and 15.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And take it right on the 30.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 187 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They go play action here. Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick.
Okay,
a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
That is caught downfield. It's Waller. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown! The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Previous play
and now some disagreement down on that sideline. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. The Niners on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Open man is Ayuk, complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line.
Purdy.
Touchdown 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
They'll try and throw for it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Wow, 213 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Back to throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Niners set to take over on offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, it's Purdy.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He finds Kittle going across the field.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Looking to throw.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. Finding space at the 40. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 42 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and they're